change your fire to light, yo. Hey, we don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo.
Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way.
This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside will get your head on right. For me in a bad mind. Me not have no skills or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh, come together. We need some peace. Oh, just to enter. No time to waste. Right to center. Be positive. Oh, you know it's better.
Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way.
Hey, hey. Take time to modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo. Hey, hey. Take time to modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo.
Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way.
This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside will get your head on right. For me in a bad mind. Me not have no skills or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh, come together. We need some peace. Oh, just to enter. No time to waste. Right to center. Be positive. Oh, you know it's better.
Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way.
Hey, hey. Take time to modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo. no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong or right, yo, no wrong or right, yo.
Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, why didn't my screen change? Hello, everyone. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to VoxEdit Monday with me, your amazing host, Panda Pops. How the frig are you all doing today? How was your weekend? Tell me about it. I want to know. How is everyone doing? Hope you guys are good. And we are going to be getting stuck in with some VoxEdit back to basics content. However, if there is something in particular you want me to cover, please just let me know. Whether you're watching over on YouTube and you want to go drop a comment if you're seeing this after the live stream, let us know, because we'll make sure that that gets covered, or we'll have somebody respond to you in the comment section with how to do whatever it is that you are trying to figure out to do. So yes, hello and welcome. We're going to be doing sort of a more back to beginners basic VoxEdit stuff. But let's say hello to a few people that are in here. Jazzwolf, first one in, beating out Yolks on the Yolks on You. Amazing. Good to see you there. Do you know what? I don't remember much about my weekend, so I assume it was probably a good one. I assume, oh, you know what though? You know what? We did get Just Dance for the PlayStation, and oh, I'm sore. I am sore. And Tom Voxel, I see you here. Only back to work to get some rest. Oh, your weekend was 10 plus hours of Game Maker per day. Oh gosh, now you're back to work to get some rest. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Are you creating something new, or are you updating Pet's Kitchen, Tom Voxel? Well, what are we doing? And also, let's just switch over to this. Let's switch over to this. Now, there are a few things I'm going to want from you guys, which is, I want feedback, okay? I want feedback. Do you feel like the channel points are too high for rewards? Do you feel like they're just the right amount? Let me know. Also, like, just let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to cover, what we're going to be doing, and although I've not got a response back yet with some banners, hopefully we're going to be having Pepe again from Sandrush here to discuss all of what they are currently doing. So you may have seen, but they obviously got a contest happening right now, so definitely go check that out. I've also missed so many days of my daily assets that I think I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of assets today. I know somebody has suggested I cheat and just do like a one block voxel and be like, that's my asset today. I feel like that's worse to do that than to do nothing at all, because it's like, why? Just why? But I do feel like day 44 was a lot. So this is what we had actually created. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So we got one cupboard with multiple different styles and animations. Now, I'm kind of hoping I can... Okay, so we got cupboard 03. Then we've got... drawers. There's some different drawer animations there. Idle, so this is just the normal cupboard ones. Did I just do 3? I thought I had done 4. That seems about right. Yeah, okay. Must have just been 3 versions. But yeah, so we got where the cupboard doors are closing and there's items inside the cupboards. Got this one where it's closed. We got these ones where they're closing and where they're opening. One where there's a key in there. One where there's no key. One with drawers where drawer 2 closes. Drawer 1 is open. Drawer 2 is open. These top drawers are open. These ones are opening. They're closing. We got an idle. We got an open. We got an opening. There we go. We made basically this one asset has 3 different like kind of front variations, and what I was going for was, although I'm not as keen on the coloring for this asset as I would have liked to have been, I was going for like an asset where you could use it as multiple different, like to make a kitchen counter basically. I wanted it to be used as a kitchen counter. So you could be like, okay, I'll place this one, and then I'll also place like the drawers on one side. You know, you could like mix and match them, and you could basically make a whole little kitchen with different options from just that one asset. And so I'm going to, I don't, does this seem like basics, or does this seem more like high skilled stuff? Right, let's get right down to the basics. So the first thing we have is our news. These will take you to different videos. This is the most recent like changelog for VoxEdit. There we go. Then we have the modeler. This is where you make your individual models. I almost never use this. Like, on the odd occasion I might. You may want to do it to get used to the tools and everything, but I pretty much strictly use the animator. And the animator is where you can take individual models and you can rig them all together to make a compound entity. That's what it's called when you're putting multiple models together. It's a compound entity. And you can add animations. You don't need to, although it is like the animator. You don't have to animate. It can just be a place that you just rig multiple models together, because in the modeler you can only create one model, whereas in the animator you can place multiple models and rig them together, and that's how people get like some of those really detailed assets that you see, because in the modeler you can only create using true voxel form, and which is, I'll give you an example of true voxel form. Now, it's been a while since we've been in our delete folder. So true voxel form is this. So you can't, is this. This is like a line there, rather than taking a line like this and rotating it to the side. Arrived just in time for you to find it. Wait, what? I've totally missed everything. Tom Voxel, are you just having a... Am I only hearing, like, one side of a chat? Are you talking to someone, Tom Voxel? Oh, Tom Voxel! Oh, you redeem... Oh, you want a Panda Pop Stuck. I need an audio for that redeem. I need audio for every redeem. Which reminds me, I want to check if the audio got fixed. Let's check. Okay, audio's fixed. Good. Alright, so let me... I was planning on sending a bunch of stuff out real soon as well. So let me just add this. So Tom Voxel Panda Duck. There we go. Nice. Good one, Tom Voxel. You did it. So yes, true voxel form is this. If you want to make a piece that goes sideways, you would do it like this. Whereas in the animator, we're just going to do it on this one. Oh yeah, she's unlocked. You can do, I'm just going to call it A. Whereas you would make your line, set it there, and then obviously this isn't what this character would have, but let's just call this A1, and then you would take A1 and place it on the head, and then you can rotate it. So that is now a straight voxel rather than it being in true voxel form. As an example, let's just quickly bloop, bloop, would be... Can I just have you coming off here? Not very well. Okay, we'll do it individual. Would be like this. So if we go out. So that would be true voxel form with how that's going up. Whereas now that we're in the animator, we can actually create a line and rotate it to give us that side piece. So this is a reason you may want to use you might want to use the animator to create compound entities, because once again, in the modeler, you can only create via true voxel form, whereas what the animator allows us to do is to be able to take those voxels and rotate them and give them a sort of more poly look to them. Then, once again, going back to the basics, so that's the modeler. Different tools here, so we've got different modes. We've got the create mode, paint, erase, and then we have our tools here. So we got the pen tool, which allows us to just draw however we wish. We got the line tool, can create lines however we wish. We got the screen rect tool, which I hate using. We have the circle tool. We have the sphere tool, which is not good if you are trying to make optimized assets. We have the box. We have the face tool. And I'll show you exactly how that face tool works in just a second. Right. So, with the face tool, it will create voxels based off of the same color or same face that you are touching on. So if it has, right here, we can see there is purple and there is blue. If I switch to the blue swatch, it is only doing the face tool on this one. Now, obviously, if I click on the purple one, it's going to do it there, but it doesn't touch the black. So the face tool will always create based off of the color swatch that you are touching on that face. And then the flood tool, you fill the whole box up there. If we're painting, it will do the same color. It won't do it for different colors unless you click the different colors. So if we tab here, it'll do it all purple. There we go. And then we have the picker tool. So if you want to select a certain color, however, you can now use tab and you can just click anywhere here. And so tab will automatically go to the picker tool. So I use that rather than going down there. Also, if you are on create, holding shift will allow you to delete, and letting go will allow you to go back to create. And the opposite way, if you're on erase, holding shift will take you to create. We then have the pivot. The pivot is important because it is where the rotation of that asset is. The majority of your creations will probably use the set to floor. And that's basically centering it to the middle of the model on the floor. So it'll be on 0 at the floor in the center of whatever size your model is. And then here we've got the volume resizer to allow easy resizing of your workspace. And then we have the frame tool, which is useful if you are creating frames for NFT displays. Up at the top, we have our double size. So that will increase everything. We then have the half size. So this is destructive. It will reduce the size and detail of an entire object. To give an example, let's do 2 eyes there and a big old mouth. If we reduce it, the eyes have gone because we've halved it. How big do the eyes have to be? There we go. We then can rotate on the different axes. We can also flip along the axes as well. We have the mirror tool. Great if you are trying to create columns, tables, chairs, anything that, you know, would be helpful to be mirrored. And then here we can set our box. Now it is maximum 256. That's how large we can make it. And then we can also see our voxel edges. If you want to see every voxel, if you want to outline quads, if you want to just do nice edges. This is the one I used most. And then this is nothing. And then we have a reset view, and it will reset your view for you. Over here, we got our material. Now, our palette is, whatever we've done over here is connected to those swatches. So if we change the color of the swatch, it's going to change it for whatever we have created. We then have this little star here is emissions. So this will make that color emissive. And then we have this tool, which I absolutely love. You can hold, like, so left click and hold. Ooh, and you can drag it anywhere on your screen. So here we go. Now I've just made it a sandbox blue right there. Oh, we've got an ad break in 3 minutes, guys. So I absolutely love this one. I love being able to just go over. Let's also... Tom Voxel's blue is very much like the Sandbox ones. Let's go to the yolks on you. Theirs is a nice green. So you can literally just take that and drag wherever you like. Can be helpful if you are maybe trying to get some certain colors off of something on a different screen, because this will go over to a different screen. Like this has gone over to a different screen. Here's like the Twitch color-ish. Maybe not great. Probably more like that. There we go. And then we've got the layers. I don't use the layers very often. They can be helpful. I just don't use them. And then we have our palettes. This is all of your color swatches. You can save a palette. You can load a palette. You can create a new palette. You can replace the default palette. With the replacing of a default palette, keep in mind that the current one you're using will keep this palette, and every new model you create will use the new default palette. This is good if you are doing a whole, maybe like a whole asset in the animator where you want it to share the same new default color palette. So it won't retroactively add it to any previous models. It will only do it for all future models that you are creating. Are we following along? Chat, are we following along? Next, one thing that I absolutely love is, let's say you are, let's take this purple, and then right here, I'm also going to take this purple, but make it darker. I can click, hold, and drag over, and then I can either do Control B, or you can right click and it'll come up, so you'll blend. It'll do a soft blend. It'll do another blend that I forget the name for, and then it'll do an inverse blend. I think it's soft, true, and then inverse. Yes, teacher. Good, good, good. Well done, class. 10 points to Tom Voxel, Garnicum. What are your houses? To Ravenclaw? I feel like you'd both be Ravenclaws. No? Okay. Hufflepuff, Garnicum. Oh my goodness. Next, you're going to tell me that you chose the yellow team for Pokemon Go. What is it? Team... was it Instinct? Hey! Go Tom Voxel. Me too. Yeah, Instinct was the yellow one, right? But yeah, so you can do that to get like a nice blend, which is very helpful. Another thing that you can do, I'm just gonna do it here. Let's say you really like these colors, or just these ones. You can highlight them, and then hold down until some little squares appear, and then you can drag them wherever you like. And I've dragged them to where you can't see, apparently. Like, this way. I dragged them to the bottom. There you go. And, yeah, so you can drag them anywhere on your palette. So, yeah, they're all of the main tools that you need to know for getting started. Next, we're going to hop over to the animator. We'll do more on the animator in a little bit. But the animator, as I mentioned before, is where you take all of your models and you create a compound entity. Now, whether or not that you're adding animations or not, doesn't matter. You can do animations, you can do multiple static animations, completely up to you. Right, block. Blocks are our terrain blocks. This is how you create terrain blocks in the sandbox. They are set to always being 32 by 32 by 32, which is 1 meter in the sandbox world. You can only paint on these. You cannot do anything else. You can just paint and do designs. Some see you just lurking. How dare you just be lurking? No worries. Oh, ad break. Okay, so we don't want people to miss out. So this is your ad break song. Panda is doing an ad break song for you guys. Hey, did you check out the town hall for the Builders Challenge? Sorry that it didn't get recorded. We are looking to new ways to make sure that these get recorded and placed somewhere. Just a video of just the town hall seemed weird though. So we're thinking of cool ways that we can make a video that is interesting while also listening to the town hall. And if you did have any questions, has the ad finished? Cool. For the people that missed out any information there, we just briefly talked about how the earlier today over in our Discord, we had a town hall discussing the upcoming Builders Challenge number 3. You can, how about Twitch? Honestly, Tom Voxel, I would love to have done it on Twitch, but obviously we're trying to push some of these town halls a little bit, and I think they're really good. I definitely think having those town halls is beneficial. I do agree. Also, having this stuff on Twitch is very beneficial at the same time. Plus, also, it helps if you're watching on Twitch, you get channel points as well, which is pretty good. Who's on a 15 stream streak? Wait, what? Hey! Oh, that's why Zums is lurking. They want to stay on their stream streak. Nice! Anybody beating 15? I think I can take a look. I think I can look at the stream streaks and see who's got the most. We love channel points. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love channel points? Which reminds me, if somebody sees Bertzy, or Bertzy if you're in chat, shout to me, because I feel really bad that you haven't got the one item from Lab Rats. And so if you could be quick enough, I'll turn it on. And if you can be quick enough to claim it, then you can get it. Otherwise, somebody else will get it. Hey, Ian the IT guy. Yes, anyway, blocks. They can only be colored. You make your pretty little designs on them. And when... let me... Okay, so I'm just going to make a green block. Just a nice, simple green block. When you upload to your workspace, this is where you can choose the transparency or if it's fluid. So you're going to select, this is a block. It already knows it's a block. You can't choose any other type. And here you can create the transparency. And you can also choose whether or not it is fluid. So you can make it fluid. The only thing that I wish was different was you can't see how transparent it is. Pretty much anything past 60 is really transparent. So yeah, it's a good way that you can make glass, but obviously it's going to be a block sized glass. There's no other way to create like transparent voxels in the sandbox due to the way that VoxEdit reads and counts faces, that it just would be really unoptimized to make normal assets transparent. And hopefully you guys understand that. Cyber Dragon always breaks your stream streak. Oh, bless you. I believe Cyber Dragon will be streaming again tomorrow, so keep that in mind. Next up, oh yeah, and so like, you know, you can make things like this. People have done cool brick blocks and brick work and things like that. Templates. You won't have those top ones. I apologize that you are seeing them. Or some of those top ones. But this is where you can utilize the templates given to you by the sandbox. You can recolor, use them, do whatever you want with them to create your own assets. But these are workable in the sandbox. You know that they're going to work. With the equipment ones, so that is your head, chest, arms, legs, blades, and shields, you need to use those to make equipment for the sandbox and make them workable as equipment. Everything else, yes, you can open these, but you can also go and unlock those and change them, and they can be NPCs. You can do whatever you want with them. Obviously, make sure the animations work. But yeah, you can unlock these, and that's fine. Would assets look if they had real glass voxels? I mean, so Zumzi, I said earlier, it's because of how VoxEdit and how Game Maker calculate faces. So if you're, as an example, let's say this. Oh, we'll use a blue. Right, ignore this right here. Let's delete that. Okay, if we just have this isn't an issue. This isn't an issue. This would, if this was, let's say we turned this transparent, this would just be 4 faces. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We then add another one, and we add another one, and we add some more, and now it is calculating every individual. So we got 4, we got 8. You get the idea. It's starting to add up. We're getting more and more and more, and each individual voxel is counted as a face. If it was transparent, that is how it would calculate. And so that's why. So it's not optimized to do that. You can create glass effect, like you can create a window, you know, create a really small, awful looking window. But you can create a, you know, a glass effect window right there. Or you can do like this and have it be emissive. Just ignore that one. And kind of make it look like it's the edge of a glass. Too big for some assets. I agree. Block can be too big for some assets. I do not disagree with you, but that's currently where we're at. And I don't think there's some big, I don't think it's something that's so, it's on the forefront of a roadmap to make this work. It's not really something that has been discussed that much to please let us have that. Fill out feedback though. Feedback is always valuable. You can always combine an asset and the class. Oh yeah, so yeah, Tom Voxel's put that there. And I do get that sometimes those blocks can be too large for Windows. Sometimes you might just want, you know, a thin pane of glass, and I get that. But Zumzi, VFX. So I can't remember which experience it was, but it was definitely for the Paris City Game Jam, and somebody had created, I think it was the Louvre, and I was like, how did they create this glass effect? This is definitely not voxels. Like, this looks like glass. They had used VFX and they had played about with like the sizing and all of like the little things that you can get on there. Unfortunately, I can't remember which VFX it was. Maybe I'll go look for it and play about with it so I could be like, hey, look, this is how you can create a glass effect. But they had done it so it was really thin. And so that you can do it with VFX. That's how you can get around it. VFX in the sandbox will allow you to create a glass effect. So you can't do it with VoxEdit, but I don't think it might have been the portal, maybe. But we can definitely take a look at some other point and try and figure that out. Okay, guys, we're gonna have a giveaway form probably in about 10 minutes, but we need to get a certain amount of viewers. I'm gonna do this again. It's like when we did the Alpha Season 4 passes. Come on, guys, get your friends over here. Get your mum's mum watching. Get your grandma watching. Get your granddad watching. Get your cat on their Twitch account watching. Okay, guys? Let's get people up in here when we give away stuff, okay? That's what we gotta do. You guys have got to be here. And next up, we have the tutorial section. So we've got some welcome basics. We've just got a lot of the basic stuff. So if you are brand new to VoxEdit, you're going to want to go through all of these. Okay, guys? You're going to want to go through these videos. And there's some fun little activities here. So how to build a rig, how to mint your assets. There's one of the quick tips. We do also have a whole playlist with quick tips. I just got to add like a lot of quick tips to it because I've made a bunch of quick tips. I just kept forgetting to add the new ones to the playlist. So we gotta get those added. You gotta take the dog for a walk. No worries, Tom Foxall. You'll miss out on the giveaway. Maybe you'll get here by the time it's finished, but have a fun walk. Okay, so we're going to start creating, and I'm going to show you how you can create a cupboard like this with multiple different variations. So we got one with some little drawers. We got one where it's all drawers. We got the one where it's the two little cupboards. So I'm going to show you how you can basically create this exact asset, and we'll go through like animations and how you go about doing that. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is create a new asset. And I am already, what was day 44? Was that Friday? How many days have I missed? 1 second. Let me check the dates. So that was 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Oh my gosh, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. We're on day 48. Day 48. Ooh. Feb 17th. I've missed a bunch of days. Okay, we're back. So the first thing we're going to do is create our control node. I am then, off of this control node, going to create our kitchen main. And I'm also going to create an item. I wasn't getting meat. And you were definitely getting all of the meat. All of the meat.
You know, as is tradition.
I don't know whether that alert is just far too long, but hello, sorry, peace for redeeming meat. Appreciate that. Thank you. This is just one of our little alerts that you can have fun with. Maybe I should, would it be helpful if I put NFT at the start of assets that are NFTs? Basically, any of the low ticket ones are just fun little alerts. Right, so we've got an item node, we've got our kitchen main. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make our cupboard, our main cupboard. So we're going to just call this cupboard 1. And I'm going to keep it 32 by 32 by 32. Actually, height is going to go down to 30. That's a good height. And let's what color? Chat, what color? Let me know. Let me know. What color? Come on, in chat, let me know. Also, once again, if there is literally anything that you want me to cover, teach you, blue, we got a blue, any advances on blue? Let's choose, I know Tom Voxel's gone. Okay, we've got blue and purple. Blue tulip, oh, I was like, why is blue tulip answering? And hello, Kyton, good to see you here. Right, and Kyton's name is actually purple. So let's select the purple as, oh, wait, I went over the blue. Right, we got one vote for blue, one vote for purple. You know what? We're gonna make it a poll. What color? We're doing blue or purple. Let's do 1 minute. Start poll. Go. Jazzwolf, I'll know what you vote for. I will indeed. Oh. Blue's winning. Purple only has 1 vote, but Kyton, you said purple. Come on, get in there with your vote. You gotta get voting. Oh, we got it's 50-50. Oh, blue has taken the lead. Blue has definitely taken the lead now. Can we get any more for purple? Ain't no power like a panda, outside like a panda, outside. Whoop whoop. Vodak, great to see you here. Purple won. Some people were definitely spending their points to get purple to win. Cause there is no, we don't have over 30 people in here right now, so there's no way we're getting that much. But yes, let's have purple, and then does blue go with it? It does not. What about a different blue? Maybe like a light. There we go. That's the top of the cupboard, and then let's go for maybe this color for the sides. Yes. Okay. Gonna have it so it's more like the cupboardy part of it is purple. There we go. Lovely. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this purple right here and we're going to just make it slightly darker. I'm going to add a middle section here. I'm going to actually make this bit a lot more purple. And then this one's going to be slightly darker, but not too much. And we're going to add our doors. Now, right now, we're not going for perfection. Like, we're not going for, oh, this has to be the best cupboard I've ever made. This is just to get you used to creating an asset. Okay, and we're just going to add that there. Cool. And then I think the handle will also be this kind of bluish hue color right there. Right. And we'll just have it kind of like that. There we go. Evening, Lau and Soul. Mystery Box 40,000 points is not available yet. Mystery Box has increased in price and will not go back down to 40,000. But the mystery box should be available. Oh, I turned mystery box on. Did somebody else redeem it? Oh. Who redeemed it? Lauren Soul redeemed it! GG's, Lauren! Right, we'll get to the mystery box in just a moment. We also need 2 more people to come and join this stream for me to to do the giveaway form. So once again, go get your friends to come and watch us. You would have taken the mystery box if it was 50k. Sorry, it's 60. You felt a bit naughty doing that? Why? It was there. I purposely turned it on like 10 minutes into the stream, so it wouldn't go in the first few minutes, and so people were actively looking at the Twitch channel points. I didn't want it to be like like the stream started, what is up for grabs? I wanted it to be like, hey, I'm enjoying the content. I want to do an alert, and then somebody sees it, and they're like, oh my god. Kyton, Lauren Soul, I'm pretty sure is here for every single stream. And they've also subscribed using Prime, and not that we ask you to subscribe to this channel or anything, because currently nothing happens with the money that you use to subscribe, but subscribing does earn you more channel points. Not by much, but it does give you some more channel points. Actually, it should be 69 for the culture. Flower Souls in the Panda fan club. Yeah, they're here constantly. Also, being subscribed to the Panda fan club automatically gets you 100k points. It doesn't. I'm joking. Oh, but it's got... Oh, yeah, they're not. But they do have Prime Gaming. At some point, I think they did. Oh, no, Lauren, you didn't need to do that. And now they're subscribed. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. No, being subscribed gets you more points. Prime just allows you to have 1 subscription using your Prime. So you can subscribe to 1 channel for a month just for having Prime. Is it 20% more? That's pretty good. Okay, so we got our cupboard right here. We've got this. So we're going to set our pivot point to the floor, and we're saving it. Now, once again, for the new people that have hopped on in, I am showing you how you can basically create this cupboard, this kitchen cupboard with multiple different versions. So we've got where it's a cupboard and some small drawers. We've got it so it is 3 drawers, and we've also got it for where there's 2 cupboard doors right there. So this is what we are creating today, or showing you what to create. So from here, this is our main kitchen cupboard. Okay, this is our main one. This is what it looks like. I am going to duplicate this and call this door 1. And from here, I am going to delete everything other than just this door. So I've left this middle section, although I could potentially use it. No, I'll leave it. So I've left this middle section, and we've just got this bit right here. This is now our door. We obviously don't need the door to be that deep, so we're moving it to 1 voxel, so it looks exactly like this. From here, I'm going to move the pivot point to the bottom edge, and then I'm going to move it up to the halfway mark. So it is 22 high, so I've gone for 11. I was like, why did I go for 12? What you can also do is set to center, and then I can just move it along. And so it's 11, 12, and then this is at half. So you can hold shift and you can move the pivot point every half a voxel. The Panda avatar and made a 3D model for Nifty. Lauren, yeah, Half Dork, I asked Half Dork to send me, or to let me know how to make my Panda Pops avatar in Nifty. So he sent me a video. I just haven't had a time to go through it and properly create it. Once I do, I might mint a few. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was planning on seeing if I could get the Panda Pops avatar in there. But if you've done it, cool. Haven't seen Half Dork in a while. I sometimes talk to them. Right, and then from here, I'm gonna do C door 1. And so I'm gonna grab this door. And because of where the pivot point is, you've got to readjust it. And because we used half a voxel, we then need to go over here and we need to make this 15.5. So it is exactly inside there. From here, I'm going to duplicate this door, call it door 2. And I am going to flip the axis. So it is the complete opposite. And we'll match this side. And I'm just going to duplicate this one, call it door 2. But then I'm going to move door 2 over here. And then we are going to move it on over. So now we have these 2 doors. But obviously that's no good because if we open it up, we just got a cupboard here. Like, what? We don't need that. And the only other thing first I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this to the mid bar. So this middle dark bar there. And then I am going to move this to about there. And then all of this middle section is going to be colored in. And we're going to set to floor. Mid bar. So we're going to grab it. And we're just going to have to move it into position. That one also needs to be at 0.5. Beautiful. Right, so we're going to go on to our main one. And what we're going to do from here is we are actually going to delete this whole section here. Like that. And we're not going to go all the way to the back because we don't need it to be that deep. And then we can add some shelves in here. I'm probably just going to make it 2 shelves either side. Oh. And I'm going to make it so they don't come all the way to the edge. I'm keeping about 2 voxels between them. There we go. We got 2 shelves. Now, what I would suggest is for you to take the darker color and just darken some of the sides, like so. So when you look at it, there's sections that are a bit darker, and then this middle bar also needs to be a darker color. There. So now our cupboard can close, like so. So we've done our first bit. When will the casual Panda Pops Funko Pop release? Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I would love to have a toy. That's one of my dreams. Well, one of my dreams was to be in a comic book, and somebody put me in a comic book, and I was so happy about that. They placed me in their comic book, and that made me really happy. I know, like, CoinDesk wrote an article on me, which was really, really cool, and they compared me to, like, the Bob Ross of voxels. Now, I feel like that was too high of a compliment, but it was still a really nice compliment to get, regardless of how true it is, that it still made me feel real good. But another goal that is, like, I would love to have this would be to have my own toy figurine. Yes. Now, whether it's a toy figurine that I create myself or becomes a Funko Pop or probably a U-Choose. I feel like a U-Choose is much easier than a Funko Pop. But, like, that would be cool. Like, because I have I won this. This one I won, and I was. This is probably one of the best things I've ever like won, other than my Neko Atsumi toy that I got from doing one of the ticket games in Japan. But this. A Lego Panda Pops would in fact be possible in London, and probably in other Lego stores, but in the London Lego store, you can create your own Lego characters. So yeah, I technically could be possible. Should I go and make one and then we auction it off? We auction it off? But the line was way too long. I mean, if you would, I would make time. If it was like okay, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna auction it off, I would make time to do that. Okay, so we've got, how we are for viewers. We're still waiting. We got real close. We were 1 away, and then 2 people left. So we're there we go, we're 1 away again. Oh, sorry, we're 2 away because 2 people left. Come on, guys. I want to give that giveaway form out to you. Where you at? Oh, not Jackie Chan over on YouTube. Can do emissive voxels so they glow in the dark. That would be cool. Hey, Luna over on YouTube. I missed your comment. You just said, Oh, did I miss loads of comments? Oh... That's Luna. I am so sorry, Luna. I totally missed all of your comments. If you're there, it's because you're on YouTube and somebody redeemed. Laren. Was it Laren? Yes, Laren redeemed the box. So I got distracted. But yeah, so can't do transparent voxels. Other than blocks. So blocks can be made transparent. So these, if you go to the block, terrain blocks can be made transparent. But in general models and assets, you can't make transparent blocks, assets, voxels. Your sincere apologies. Don't apologize. You know what? Let's do, so I don't get distracted again. Oh, wait, we reached it. Sorry, Lauren, I'm getting distracted. I got to get that giveaway form ready. Let's get that giveaway form ready for you guys. This is gonna be for an NFT. And I need to put today's date. It's the 17th. Oh my gosh. February is almost over. Like what? Can you Adam and Eve it? Can you Adam and Eve it? Honestly. Okay, let's get this giveaway form out to you guys. Where's chat? All right, restream chat. Here we go. Fill out this giveaway form. And while that is being filled out, I do want to sort out the mystery box. Okay, one of these boxes has, not last Christmas, the Christmas before, some people may remember, I really wanted to be able to give out like a Santa Panda Pops avatar, and I was told I couldn't make enough, like they were discontinuing the way that like internally we had tested how general users would make avatars, so I wasn't able to do that. Like the way that my casual Panda Pops was made. So there's none of that. However, I had been given permission to use the body parts. So like the head, chest, legs, and stuff. Like, so when you go to create your avatar in the custom section of the avatar creator, those body parts would appear, and some people won those. I purposely kept a few to one side, so one of these boxes will contain the panda Christmas avatar outfit. So that'll be like the heads and stuff. The way that you wear that is you would go to the avatar custom, you would receive each of those individual body parts. So you could mix and match the panda head with whatever other body parts you so wish if you wanted to. And so I'm just redoing these boxes right here. There we go. Okay. Oh, big panda, so you don't see what I'm screenshotting. Once again, sending this off to my lovely little helper, so they can make sure that I am being truthful. If you ask if I'm being truthful, then they will confirm or deny. If I'm not being truthful, they'll confirm or deny. You forgot your tea? Don't forget your tea. Go get it. I need you to choose your box. You have to choose your box. Get back here and choose your mystery box. So with the mystery boxes, while you're watching over on Twitch, you can earn channel points. We then allow you to redeem these mystery boxes, and they have sand or NFTs inside of them. I'll give you a chance to switch your box, and I will reveal the first item in your box. The first item will always be at least 1 sand. 1 sand is the minimum you can earn. 50 sand can potentially be the maximum that you earn in these mystery boxes, and I'm trying to get a good price for these mystery boxes because a lot of you have lots of channel points, but I also want to make sure that other people have a chance to be able to redeem it. So we're I'm trying to scale the price of these mystery boxes based off of what is it going to be inside them. And sometimes you can end up with a bad price, sometimes you can end up with a really good price. So, Laren, which box would you like? Would you like box number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Which box will it be? 3? You have chosen box number 3. Laren, I can reveal that in box number 3, the first item is 10 sand. The first item is 10 sand. Would you like to change your box, or do you want to keep it? Also, Laren, remind me, do you already own the outfit? Because I feel like I can't give you the outfit 2 times if you already own it. Just let me know. And are you sure you want box number 3? You don't think so? Okay. Only like 4 people. I can technically I can check. 1 second. Polygon. Right. No, it's not you that has it. So, yes, are you sure you want box number 3? Can I tempt you? I feel like I can't. Can I tempt you with mystery box number 1 that has 5 sands? None of these other boxes have a higher amount of sand that I can reveal. As there. You don't think so? So hard. Yeah, I feel like I kind of gave it away a little bit. Laurie G, not Laurie G. Lauren Soul. Laurie G's the person who has the other avatar. But, hey, good turrets. Thank you for subscriberizing with Prime. How amazing. But let me... What? Oh, okay, Big Panda real quick. All right, let me get this up. There we go. Right. Your prize is 10 sand, the Christmas avatar outfit, and a panda duck, regardless of whether you have a panda duck or not. That is what you have won. GG's. Yay. Woo. You're a winner! I feel like I had zero poker face while that was happening. Box 1 had 50 sand. Box 1 had 2 sand. Box 1 had 2 sand. Sumsy, I feel like when you get to a point where you're redeeming a mystery box, maybe let someone else choose. No, I said mystery box, oh, yes, sorry. Mystery box 1 had 15 sand. Mystery box 2 had 2 sand. Mystery box 1 had 15 sand. My bad. No, I'm just gonna say, no box had 50 sand. Not always is there 50 sand. Almost always there is, but not always. It just depends how much sand we have given out. But you'll be guaranteed to at least get 1 sand. Sand? I have panda duck. Woohoo! Yeah, you get sand, you get a panda duck. I've got to add your details to this now. Right, so also, Lauren, make sure you're filling out the giveaway form because I will get your details for wallet and stuff. I think I already have them, but it's always good to have another one. So you get 10 sand, you get a panda duck, and you get the Santa Panda outfit. There you go. So, and I should probably show you what that looks like, I feel like you guys should see what that looks like. So if we go to the avatar section, and I'm already wearing it right here. So it's this. This is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. How amazing is that? And it'll be in the custom section, so it's each like body part. So it's there's a head. I don't know why I've got 2 heads, but there's a head. There's the tops. I think if you just type in panda, do they all just show up? Yes, the Santa Panda top. Got the Santa Panda legs here, and we got the Santa Panda shoes. Although they're just black shoes, you could probably use any shoes for those, because the legs have the top bit for the shoes. So yeah, GG's. Amazing. That's what will be sent your way. Right, now let me just make sure to turn off these channel points so they don't accidentally get redeemed on another channel, on another stream too early. Alright, so let's continue with this, and I'm gonna let Jazzwolf drop the giveaway form again in a moment. But now, so from here, we're going to want to make this into a set of drawers. So like we've done the other one, so we got our cupboards. Now we want a set of drawers. So I'm going to duplicate the cupboard 1 and call this cupboard 2. Just so I can make the drawers. So from here, I'm just gonna move these bits forward. There. And then from here, I'm gonna take the lighter color. I'm gonna do the top bit there. And have this come all the way. We're going to go over this, right there, and fill it in. Like that. So we know this is our working space that we're doing. We're going to grab the darker color, and from here, I'm going to section it off. So there's one drawer. There's one drawer, sorry. There's another drawer. And then we've got another one. Take the lighter color. that. Whoops. Using the wrong stuff every time. There we go. Right. Kind of looks like that. And then we're going to get our little handles for our drawers. There we go. So we got our drawers. Oh. And I think these drawers are all different sizes. So I'm just going to break them down to kind of where they start. So they start there. And just make sure that the depth is the correct. I should have done that sooner. Right. Up to there. And then probably to around there. Okay, so we're going to just leave that as it is to start with. And then we're going to take this and call this D1 for drawer number 1. And from here, we're going to just take it all the way up, just above where we want the drawer to start. And then we're going to move it in the edges of where this drawer starts. The drawer starts on the slightly darker color. Now we're going to want to delete some of the inside of our drawer to make a drawer. Now you don't need to keep the middle bar. I'm going to delete mine. You can keep the back if you so wish, or you can delete it. Doesn't make too much of a difference. And then on the side, I'm just going to color it so they're all the same color right there. And then so this side is also the same. We're just going to make sure to go all the way across. Just make sure all of it matches. Oh, we got a bit here. I actually like that. Okay, so then we've got it trimmed. Now we need to think about our pivot point. So for this one, I'm having the pivot point be at the back. I'm going to save. And now off of our main kitchen, I'm going to do a draw node. Oh. Create a child node. Draw node, and then off of here, I'm going to have D1. I'm going to grab D1. Just going to place him in position. He's going to go on the top here, which I didn't realize I had colored incorrectly. Just going to pop these little bits along the sides. I think that is now correct. Yeah. So you'll see that you've got some clipping happening here. So we're just going to move these to the side. And we've got this bit that's in the way. That's fine, because that is also going to move back. And this middle bar here, which we forgot to do earlier, is going to go back 1 voxel. And then this is actually fine to be that color, because it was messing with the other one. Right, and then we're going to need a D2. So we're going to call this D2. Once again, we're going to just trim all the way down to the top of that one, and to the bottom, and then to either side. Click enter. I'm going to delete from here, going down, deleting this bit. That. And then once again, we just want this to match on all sides. Just making sure it all matches. And we're setting the pivot to... Oh, where are we setting that pivot? Setting the pivot to the back. Once again, on the draw node, D2, and draw 2 is now going to get positioned to where it belongs. I forgot this whole bar needs to be deleted. So about there. So it sort of creates this fork looking thing. And then when we don't need this bar here, it will be pushed into the back of the asset. But I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. And then we just need the bottom one, so D3. Once again, if your drawers are the exact same height for all of them, which I do suggest if you are a new user, do make your drawers all the same height. It would be much easier for you. I just didn't because I like life on hard mode, apparently. Again, we're just going to color the sides in the same color. Do all of the sides and the back. There we go. Hey, Sir Alekin, how are you doing? How are you, friend? Oh, let's not delete the whole thing. And like with the other one, we'll just have that like that. Once again, push it to the back so it's on 0. And on the draw node, we're going to put D3. Grab our draw number 3 and get it positioned. There we go. So now we have 3 drawers for our kitchen counters that look more like bedroom drawers, I guess, at this point. But these are the colors that you guys chose. And if you want to do the small drawers, which I'm not going to do for this video, just because we're getting close to time. Like, I can't believe we're almost done. But yeah, if you want to know how to do the smaller drawers, all I did was I duplicated these drawers and I halved them. So I went to this one, and then this is 26, so I changed it to 13. I then adjusted it so the colors match and the handle moved to the other side, and then I just placed them on one side of this, and then this cupboard door was on the other side, if you want to know how that was done. We can also do that in another video if we so wish. So what I'm going to do now is you can import your VXMs from any other creation that you have done. So this is what we're going to do, just to make it faster. So where's my day 44? Let's get our cereal box in here. Let's get our, where's the bread? Where's my bread? I made bread. There. Let's get our bread and our cutlery drawer. Why not? I guess as well we should probably go with a plate. There we go. Cool. So on our item node, we've got bread. Gonna grab our bread. New cereal. Whatever you want to put in these cupboards, obviously completely up to you. Cutlery. Doesn't really look like a cutlery drawer, but it will do. And then a plate. So we'll grab the plate. Hey, Simsy, why didn't the alert work? I tested this earlier and it worked. Why? Oh, thanks. I just realized why you did alert. You guys just need to blink and I will look normal again. It's your cameras were frozen. But why didn't it worked earlier? It worked. I know it worked. We did it earlier. Alright, so what we're going to do from here is we obviously need everything in its place. So for for starters, whenever you move anything in, it's always going to appear at the 0, 0 mark. So we're just going, oh, whoops. We're going to move all of our items just up slightly. Okay, and I'm just going to move them slightly back. So you can't, oh. So you can't see that they're there. So you can't see them, they're fully hidden. Okay? We're also gonna do the same to our drawers. So our drawers are gonna go all the way in. Oh, our drawers are too big. Oh wait, is that, yeah, our drawers are fine. Okay, good. There we go. I'm just gonna check on the backside. So you just gotta be careful about how big you make your drawers. And then this can move forward. Right there. And we're going to put our doors back on. Right, so this is our main idle. Oh, whoops, you went one too far. Boop. Lovely. Oh, did I do you one height lower? Oh, yeah, you need to be one higher. So 22. Always good to check these things, okay, guys? Always good to check these things. Panda Pops, were you looking for me? Poor lonely me. Oh, Betsy! Hey! Betsy! It's great to see you here! Betsy! Which one don't you have? Which item don't you have? But see, which one is it? Which one don't you have? Hey, and Tom Voxel's back. Amazing. No, but no. The cheese leggings. Oh, don't make me go all the way and look. Right, where are you? You got the sword, the jacket, the sleeves. So you're missing the jacket. No, I just said jacket. The sword, the jacket, the sleeves. Oh, the leggings. You don't have the leggings. The oak staff. Right, I'll make sure that that's doubly added to Alex's thing. Although, how long ago was that? Yes, okay, right. Claim now. If somebody beats you to it, I apologize. I'm hoping nobody tries to beat you to it. The legs are there. You claimed it? Are you just saying you claimed the legs? Refresh. Yay! Betsy claimed it! GG's! Well done, Betsy! Woo! You get the whole collection! It's just everybody else who's redeemed it has redeemed an entire collection, and you're the only person that hasn't. Hooray, many thanks. Definitely not rigged. 100% not rigged. Right, back to this. So we've got all of our items inside the cupboard, and we've got our idol, and we're just going to rename it to idol 01. Yeah, idol 01. Okay, this is now idol 01. Now I want to make an idol 02. Although technically we need to we got to have an open and close keyframe when you're making multiple different static animations. Now we're going to have an idle 02. For idle 02, it's going to be our drawers. Now, technically, I could name them drawers 02 or something like that. You're going to want to name them however the best naming convention you can think of. But here we go. So now we got drawers. Our drawers are now out. So this is now idle 02. I'm going to go back to idle 01 and I'm going to do an open 01. And for the open 01, we want these doors to be open. So we're going to go here and our doors are now open. The only thing that's missing is there's nothing in our cupboards. We have nothing in our cupboards. So let's fill up our cupboards. So we're going to put the cereal in here. So we're just going to position the cereal. Probably going to have to go on the top shelf. Oh gosh, these shelves are not made for cereal. I guess make sure your assets fit. We can adjust this, to be honest. It's very easy. 1, 2, 2. There. Now it fits. Lovely. Right, so there's our cereal. We got our cereal. Our cereal is in here. Okay, and then we'll be like, okay, we need some bread in here. Let's get our bread. Tesco's finest. Okay, guys? Tesco's finest bread. Did I base this on a Tesco's loaf of bread? Yes. Yes, I did. But there's our loaf of bread. And let's also add a plate. And we're going to duplicate it. There we go. Cool. Alright, so this is open 01. We're going to make sure we're on the control node. We're going to have an open and close. Is this a Doomsday Survivor cupboard? Oh, ad break! There's an ad break, guys! For those seeing ad breaks. Had to lay one of your... Oh my gosh! Betsy! I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you are doing okay. That must have been really, really difficult. Oh my goodness. I'm sending you lots of love. If you're not seeing an ad break, then you heard everything that I said. And if you did see an ad break, I'm just giving love to Bertsy. Right, and then from here, we're going to want an opening animation. Although I also want this door to be open a little bit more. Right. There. Oh. There we go. Cool. Right, so if we want to do an opening animation, we want to go back to idle, and we're going to create an animation based off of the idle, because whenever we click to do a new animation, it takes whatever keyframe the current animation is in. So that is what we want. So I'm going to do an opening 01. And so we're going to move our arrowhead to roughly where we want it to open to. And I'm going to double check on the open. And I'm going to copy and paste to that door to be in that position. Once again, we're going to do the same for the other side. Why did you not work? Copy. Paste. Okay, cool. Now the only other thing that's missing is our food. So what I'm going to do is click on here, do copy, and once again, paste. Oh. You should have pasted all. Open. Okay. There. Copy. Paste. There we go. So all our items are now in their position, as they should be. And we want to do from there. And then we're going to want a closing 01. So we're going to call it closing 01. We started in the open position. And then we're just going to close these doors. Simple. Super simple. Once again, go back to your control node, close those keyframes. Aww. Hey, Mosquito, how you doing? How the frig are you? You know what? Let's get, where do I read the comments? I'm sorry, Chef. Mostly in Twitch. Mostly in Twitch. When people put alerts up, I accidentally switch back to Twitch. I do have Restream. I am reading over in Restream as well. And I am going to quickly paste this giveaway form. Jazzwolf just shared it over in Twitch, but I'm going to share it so YouTube can see. But Chef, did you have a question? Because I will answer and read your question. I apologize. I am back at looking at Restream. And Restream will show me any comments from YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. The only thing is when people redeem items and stuff, I tend to accidentally just switch back over to Twitch because it's right there and has everything. If you did want to go watch over on Twitch for the live streams, please do, because you can watch and earn channel points. And those channel points can be redeemed for NFTs, which, you know, that's pretty cool. Some of the lower price channel points are just alerts that people can play for funsies. But yeah, so this is how we would do it. Nice and easy. So we got an idle. So it's just basically closed. We then got an open. We got an opening. And we have a closing. We also have an idle O2. So from here, we're also going to want an open O2. With the draws, maybe we want more than one draw to open. So how would we name that? I would probably call it open draw 1 or open draw 01, open draw 2, or yeah, open draw 02. So open draw 01, open draw 02. So that's what we're going to do from here. So we're going to do open draw 01. Actually, I want draw to be a capital D. So open draw 01. We're going to want the draw to be open. The other thing that we got to keep in mind is this middle section is now in the way. So we're going to have to push that back so it doesn't appear in the way. Now you can just push it back to the back part, or you could rotate it to make a flatter section in there. But it mostly looks okay from here. Other than the middle of the draw is a different color, but let's just pretend that that is warranted. And from here, I also want the cutlery drawer to appear. So I'm just gonna move the, oh. Gotta move this up. Cutlery drawer is very large. Right, and then I'm going to copy and paste it, so no, I am not. The cutlery should be connected to the drawer. So we'll just position this now. Copy, paste. There. The cutlery will now just always appear there. So it is an open drawer, not opening. Go to the control node. Go back. I didn't want it there. Right, close all those. Beautiful. Right, so now that is open, draw 01. Gonna go back to idle 2 because the next one is we want open draw 02. And for this one, we're going to want this drawer to then be open. And maybe you want some items in there. I do suggest you have the items already in the drawer, like connected as a child node. As I had obviously accidentally put the wrong one there. But let's just say this drawer has a plate inside of it. So we're just going to move one of the plates here. There we go. So now we just have one plate in there. Go to the control node. There we go. So now we have a closing animation for the cupboards. We have an idle 01, we have an idle 02, we have an open, we have an open drawer, we have an open drawer 2, we have an opening, and we have the closing at the top. So if we go back to our drawers, we can obviously have a closing for this drawer, an opening for this drawer. You kind of get the idea. If you had any questions on like how to make this or any more on the closing, I feel like I've kind of gone over it in enough detail, but I'm happy to also explore some more and go through all of the animations, but it's basically the same. So open drawer, I'm going to click closing drawer 01, and then from there we're going to move our arrowhead to where we want the animation to finish, and then we move it to the closed position. So again, close all those nodes, and then if we want it to go back to the opening, click new, opening drawer 01, and we're going to move it. Oh, whoops. I'm going to make sure we're selected on the correct one. What I do like to do is I like to, once again, I like to make sure that I am going to the open drawer 01, so I can go to the opening and paste those same keyframes so it opens at the same point. And the reason for this is that when you place it in your game, maybe you want a player to interact with it. So the player will interact, the drawer will open, and then they want to keep the drawer open. So they don't want the animation to loop. So they'll have it open, and then there is an, oh, whoops, wrong one. Then it stays open until maybe the player interacts with it again. So it would be a case of asset, the drawer opens. A message is sent. Once the drawer opens, a message is sent for it to automatically go to the open drawer 01, and it will stay there until a player interacts and the drawer will close again. Think of it like a door. Like when a player interacts with a door, the door opens. Player interacts with the drawer opens. That's how that works. And obviously we can do the same for drawer number 2 as well. The only difference is this plate isn't connected to this drawer. Ideally, have the plate connected to the drawer, but if you don't, then you're going to have to move things along with it, so the plate doesn't just sit out of the drawer. So if we did a closing drawer 02, if we go to this and we go to close the drawer, you see how that plate is still there? So what we can do is just slide it in, and the plate should close with it. Now obviously I didn't slide the plate enough in, but there we go. So the plate now moves along with it. You do have to just add that little addition to it and just make sure it's moving. It's much simpler when all is happening is a drawer is closing. It's going one way. It's not like you need loads of different moving parts, so you got to make sure that you're keeping an eye on all of the moving parts. So yeah, there we go. We've got two main, so we've got our cupboards, and then we've got our drawers here, and then they've all got their own closing and open and idle animations for each of them. The only one I've not done is this bottom drawer. I've not added anything to it. Much like this original one that I created here, this has 3 versions though. So we have the cupboards, we've got the small cupboards, we've got a little cupboard here, and some small drawers that are stacked with cereal boxes and cans. And there's one with a key inside of it. There's a key inside of there. Why? That was not closed properly. Okay. And then we just have the normal set of drawers right here. So we've got our 3 sets of drawers, and then we have our 2 cupboards. So we've basically just recreated this, but I've shown you how to recreate it. with a more fun color. And the aim, as I mentioned at the start, the aim for me with creating these types of cupboards is to create a super usable asset. So the reason that this makes this asset so usable is there are 3 versions of this asset. Like, if we took it to Game Maker, which we can do now, so, because before I had 0.11 installed, like, 2 days prior to when everybody else got it. 0.8? Did I say 0.8? 0.11? I don't know what words I'm saying anymore. So I had to be careful not to open it up. So if we just do this as wooden cupboard, test A, furniture, I guess it's a workspace. There we go, right, created it. Go to Big Me while I open up Game Maker. And I'm also going to close that giveaway form. Oh, not many entries. Not many entries at all. Right, the giveaway form's closed. Guess people don't want NFTs. Free NFTs. Has some badge or something on the marketplace to indicate the asset has animations on it. That would be cool. I mean, I do actually really strongly suggest everybody does, like, the test asset. So, like, if you go... One second. Here we go. So if you go and have a look at an asset, there's... Oh, this is my own. Let's go to props. Nice. So if we go here, there is a heart and you can wish list it. Obviously this also doesn't have, like, you can see there's no drop down. I don't know what's going on with this. But yeah, you can wish list it and you can test in game. Hey Chef, good to see you here. Good to see you over on Twitch. So you can start earning channel points to redeem for NFT prizes. I am curious, would people prefer that the NFT redeemables had NFT on them? Would people prefer that? Would that be easier for people to be like to distinguish? I'm thinking more new people. Like, I understand, like, most of you OGs understand that, like, those 400 channel point ones are just alerts. But I'm thinking more for, like, a new person hopping on over, getting used to everything. I'm kind of trying to think about them. Okay, so let's place it, ready? There we go, right. So my idea for these would be that you could, ooh, on snap, thank you. There we go. Maybe I'll make some, like, corner pieces, but let's go to drawers. This one can be drawers open. This one can stay as the cupboard. This end one could also be the cupboard 03. There we go. And then this would be an animated decoration, confirm, play it on start, add is interruptible, yes. When you interrupt, it would be opening 01, loop, false, play 1 count. There we go, right. So you would come and like, so you could make like a whole kitchen section. Oh, that was fast. Message at end, open, add open. Is interruptible. It would then be open. Open 01. For that loop. Play on. Oh, cancel. Cancel. Play on receive message. Message is open. Okay. So you click and let me interact with you. Okay, well I'll sort that, but you get the idea. You get the idea that the like one asset can be used. Can you make ing that someone dropped NFT when die? So you can't make it so somebody like drops their NFTs. That would be like some like really cruel burn mechanic that I've seen very few blockchain games do. Crypto Space Commanders actually implemented a sort of like burn mechanic like that, for if people didn't have insurance when they got destroyed, their NFTs would drop. But you can... I wonder if there is something along those lines you could make. That's really interesting. Chef, I don't know what time zone you're in, but we do have Cyber Dragon who does streams Tuesdays, so tomorrow, but at 7:30 a.m. UTC, and they would probably be like literally the best person to ask for like any ideas of how something like that would be possible. You wouldn't be able to make them drop like their weapon. I don't think you can make them drop weapons. You might be able to make them drop loot, maybe. Like inventory stuff, but I don't know if that's fully possible, but would be cool that it's like, hey, for the rest of this game you now don't have this item to use, but I think it would only be possible with anything local, not their NFTs. When someone dies, it sends a message to another asset spawn that will spawn whenever you want, so it can be done. It could be pickable asset you carry around. Yeah, but that doesn't look as good as when you're actually, like, dressed up. Oh, what's this? Does that always look like that hat? Is this different? Did they add animations to that? I don't know. But, like, you know, when you're holding stuff like this, like your sword, like, it looks good compared to a pickable. Wizzy? Is it a Wizzy thing? Oh, is it the Wizzy vet? Really? But it looks so much like the helmet from the thingy. Oh yeah, Wizzy the golden space helmet. It literally says it right there. That's cool. There we go. Yeah. Oh, because it's like the hat! I just thought it was like a spring. I thought it was a spring to start with. But yeah, that was the idea of these drawers anyway. To make like counters that could be used as multiple, like one asset could be used to make like a whole kitchen. A slinky hat. Everybody loves a slinky. Exactly. Maybe a sand/NFT on the box too. I can have a look at that, yes. But yeah, that would be... but honestly, like, holding weapons just looks Like, because this is like, hey, look, you're holding this. Like, it looks good. But if we place a... Do I have a sword that could be... Like, if I place this down, and instead of making it an equipment, and this is where it's gonna be, like, it's not there. Is it component? Yes. And you make it pickable, like, it just doesn't look as good. Like, oh yeah, look, it's pickable. I am now carrying it. And you can have it so a pickable item does do damage and stuff, but that doesn't look as cool as actually holding a thing. So, yeah, you can do it like this. And you could have it so if a player dies, the pickable item dies with them. You won't be able to do it with their own NFTs, but you could do it like the pickable item, as Tom Foxall said, could be dropped, and then like the player doesn't have that. But I would just say that this just doesn't look as good. That even if it was like, oh, I really want to do it, I probably wouldn't add that. Yeah, if you get too close to the end of a block, then they said that they made it so you could do coyote time. I feel like they stopped coyote time. I think you can just jump further. So they fixed coyote time. They didn't improve it. But yeah, that was the whole point of doing these cupboards, was to be able to show you how you can do multiple of like one asset as multiple uses. So really like maximize your assets. And make really usable items. Yeah, Blue Tulip, I agree. Feedback, fill in feedback. Always fill in the feedback. But yes, anyway, oh wait, I need to get a winner. We need to get a winner. Oh my goodness. Let's get a winner for that giveaway form. Okay, chat, pick a number, and like I said, not many of you filled this out, so pick a number between 2 and 20. Pick a number between 2 and 20. I also need to figure out what item is the winning item, so let me just check what I have for you guys. What can I give you? What would you guys like? I mean, that's a dangerous question to pose to you guys, isn't it? Let's give you a rabbit's mask. The rabbit's mask. This one. This is what is up for grabs. This is from the giveaway form. This rabbit's mask. This is what's up for grabs, okay? So let's see who's won that. Chat, did you say a number? It's the first number I see, not the first number that you put in chat. The first number I see is 9. Number 9. Let's have a look. Who is the winner of the rabbit's mask? Number 9. Number 9. Right, here we go. Goes to a wet noodle. Wet noodle, GG's. Wet noodle won the rabbit's mask. We had a few new people enter in here. Ah, you know what? Chef, I wish I selected yours, because yours would have been your... Although you wouldn't have been able to win because you didn't put a wallet address. So just so you know, with the Sandbox, for like the giveaways we do, we need like your wallet that's linked to your Sandbox account. You do also need to be KYC verified to win the prizes and stuff. But like if you're going to tune in for like future ones and stuff, just a heads up, you're going to want your wallet linked to your Sandbox account, and then you're going to obviously want to make sure to fill that out in your in the form, in the giveaway form. You want to make sure to put that in there, because if you put okay, then I don't have your wallet to give you a prize, and so you won't be eligible. But yes, Wet Noodle, GG's. Now, it will take a little bit of time. We are looking at sending the NFTs quarterly now. The previous NFTs from all of last year got sent out few weeks ago. I think it was like the start of February. So we're going to try and be like quite scheduled for the NFTs, no matter how many it is, will be sent out quarterly. The sand will probably be sent out quarterly as well, or at least half, every half. But yeah, no worries. Just so if you are wondering as well, I assume that you've got a Sandbox account. If not, set up a Sandbox account. Super easy. If you're into crypto as well, and already have a wallet, great. If you don't, just sort of like a security helpful hint. I know ledgers can be somewhat expensive, but if you are going to be holding crypto, a ledger is the safest place to store your crypto. So I do suggest that if you haven't already like set up any wallets, to go and purchase a ledger. Make sure you're purchasing off of their official website. Don't buy one secondhand. Make sure that when it arrives, that it is arriving sealed. If it isn't, contact Ledger and they will send you a new one. I assume you have to send them one back. Mine have always arrived sealed. But a ledger is the safest, one of the safest places that you can store your crypto. Rather than just keeping it in MetaMask. Obviously, never ever share out your passphrase and like your seed phrase, your secret code that it gives you. MetaMask will also give you a secret phrase. Never share any of those secret phrases with someone. Always keep them saved somewhere offline. So whether you're putting it in a notebook and you're putting that notebook in a safe or somewhere where people can't get to it, don't share it. Don't share your passwords. Nobody from like Sandbox or anywhere, no one legitimate is ever going to ask you for your seed phrase. No one's going to ask you for that. So just like a be safe in crypto warning. Also, Sandbox aren't in a habit of doing like FOMO, like buy now, airdrop this, we're going to airdrop, you got to sign up for this thing right now. There's usually official announcements. So yeah. But yeah, look at this cool card. This is just a random one that I clicked to give an option of, so you can click these hearts and wish list, and that means you can test out the assets. So if at any point, also, there is a good chance that this could be copyright infringement. So just because we're Web3, metaverse, decentralization doesn't mean that we don't uphold copyright laws. And, you know, car brands and companies can be very litigious and can sue. And so the fact that like places like Sandbox have moderation tools, there is a chance that these assets can be taken down. Just so people are aware. Please try not to buy anything that could be copyright infringement, because you don't want to waste your money on stuff that might get taken down. Alright, we have pretty much come to the end. This has been great. We ran over a lot of the basics. We also did something that I would probably class as like mid-tier rather than beginner-friendly when creating this asset, but I feel like this utilizes a lot of like tools and ways in creating that is just good to know and how much I pay for gas fees if you buy land. So gas fees will always vary. However, you want to be trying to buy land off of on the Polygon network. Polygon has much lower gas fees, but whenever you go to purchase something, MetaMask will pop up and it'll tell you how much the gas fee is going to be. On Polygon, it should be very cheap, but gas fees vary. Like you can always check out. I mean, I have this one for ETH because that's the only one I worry about. But right now, Gwai is at 3. That is super low. I should probably get some stuff sent out while it's this low. I think I saw it all the way down to 1 the other day, which was insane. But yeah, this is fairly cheap. But yeah, the gas fees vary. There have been times that I have where I have gone to buy an asset, and the asset or on ETH, like so any NFT, was like $20, but the gas fee was going to be $120. So I didn't buy it, obviously, because the gas was too high. So it all varies on what gas is at, but more so than how much the NFT costs. 0.72 yesterday. Damn, Bertsy. Question, do you know why in New Game Maker some assets that I own are now annoying with those moving stripes? Oh. Is it not registering that? Oh, you know what? I know what you're on about because it's done it for me for assets that I have as well. Put in a bug report. I'm not sure whether it's like noticing this is an NFT and it's just showing you that it's an NFT rather than one that is like base game or in your workspace. Either that or you only own. So one thing that I feel like a lot of people forget, and I feel like I should bring it up more often, which is, let's say you have created an item in your workspace. You can obviously place that in as many experiences as you like and publish all of those experiences, you know, for as many lands as what you have. However, when you mint a copy, you will need 1 copy per experience that asset is in. So if you have, let's say, a Wizzy the Green. Let's say you have Wizzy the Green, and you have 2 copies of Wizzy the Green. However, you have Wizzy the Green in 3 experiences. You cannot publish experience number 3 because you only own 2 Wizzes. So I do wonder whether it's like flagging, hey, you only have 1 copy and you're already using that. You're already using it somewhere else. So do keep that in mind, that you need a copy. This is minted, a copy per experience. You can use that item. I could have an experience filled with Wizzy the Green. So I could have 100 Wizzy the Greens in 1 experience, and I only need 1 copy. It's 1 copy per experience, not 1 copy per amount of times you want to use it. I don't use this one anywhere. Please fill in like a bug report. I'll also mention it to the team because I did also notice it. I originally wondered whether it was just a, hey, this one is a minted NFT. These sales can be very high. Wanted to buy something yesterday from TSB page. Fees were below Gwai, but in oh gosh, Blue Tulip. Something's wrong there. No, I've not had that happen before. But yeah, oh gosh. When it's a bigger asset and more of them around, yeah. I agree with you that it is very annoying. Oh wait. It's in a game. Wait, in a game it appeared. So in a game they were stripe flashing. There's a published game where the assets are flashing like that. Is that what you're saying? If yes, I'm gonna go into that game and screenshot stuff and send it to the team. Oh. Okay, well, Betsy, send in a ticket. Honestly, send in a ticket. Make sure that you've got the screenshots. I'm going to play it pretty much after this stream. I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to come back and play it and also screenshot it and send it to the team because it should not appear in a published experience. So there is obviously something wrong there. So that is a really, really good flag. And I appreciate you guys bringing that to the attention because like you gotta make sure when these things happen because it is a new version, 0.11. You know, can't fully test absolutely everything out. And sometimes things, you know, aren't being tested in published experiences. A lot of them are being tested just internally and they're testing other aspects. So some things can get missed or it doesn't get picked up because it's not being tested by enough people or something like that. So it's really good when you guys notice these things. Please do report them because it's really important to get them reported. Was near the gardener for the watering can. Thank you. For me, it's only in edit mode, but I did get some glitches in play. Oh, okay, like ghosts just appear. Yeah, honestly, report it. If you've got screenshots, videos, whatever you have, make sure to get it reported. Really, really important. But I appreciate you guys being here. Oh yeah, I was meant to do like the cool. If there's no more questions, if you have questions, throw my way right now while I do the quick breakdown. So, Modeler, for the new people here, Modeler is where you make your individual models. Everything in the modeler would be created in true voxel form, so you can't like rotate stuff and everything like that. This is just individual models made here. I don't really use it, but it's good to get accustomed with the modeler. Animator. Animator, yes, can be used to make animations on your models. However, it is also a great place to rig and set up more complex entity assets. So this is where you can take multiple models, shove them all together. They don't need to be animated, but obviously most people will animate them. But yeah, this is where you make your compound entities. Block. Terrain blocks. This is where you make your terrain blocks. These are the only items within VoxEdit that can be made transparent, and that option will come to you when you upload to your workspace. You'll be given the option for transparency, and you will also be given an option of whether you want the block to be fluid. Templates. These are templates made by our team that have multiple animations and other uses for you to use and do as you will. Equipment, if you would like a sword to be equipable in-game, you need to use the equipment pieces, which is head, chest, arms, legs, blades, and shields. And then all the rest are here. It is not possible to create an actual avatar using VoxEdit. Avatar creation tools are not available for UGC currently at this time. However, you can make custom avatars, which are different to the custom avatar you create in the avatar section. These are Game Maker custom avatars, custom only for your experiences, and literally any asset at all can be used as a custom avatar for your experience. Tutorials, helpful tutorials. Watch the tutorials, guys. They're helpful. They're good. They'll help you learn stuff. Right. Is anybody streaming? Let's see. Let's see if anyone is streaming. Right, who we got? We've got nobody streaming the Sandbox. I don't think. Let's have a look. Come on, guys. You gotta start streaming the Sandbox and we'll raid you. Let's see. What else have we got? Does anybody have a friend they want us to raid? What about Axie Infinity? Let's give some love to our Web3 friends. Wild Forest? No one's streaming Wild Forest. Okay, in that case, let's do a shout out to let's do a shout out to Hoddle Hill. Hoddle Hill streams. Shout out to them. Go watch their streams when they stream. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will catch you on Thursday, where we'll be doing some gameplay, and we have Cyber Dragon tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. UTC. Be there if you want to keep your stream streak. Hey, first time chatter. Bye, first time chatter. I'm so sorry. But yeah, good, Guteritz. Thank you for hopping on in. Hopefully I see you next time. Hopefully you'll be here next time. We'll be doing some gameplay on Thursday. We have Cyber Dragon on Tuesday doing some advanced logic. So if you are interested in creating experiences, definitely tune in for their stream. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you soon. Bye.